Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
What's up?
Brian, episode 3, final of the trilogy of week 1 here. We are talking Fboy Island season 2. This is the week 1 drop. So episodes 1 and 2 are already recorded here and dropped on the channel. Check those out if you haven't. This is episode 3, Brian. Another killer intro. It was the kind of inner monologue of some of the characters and they're pondering their place on Fboy Island, including Mikey D wanting to be Michael, Tommy wanting to try to win back the fact that our boy, what's his name, is back.
Casey.
He's
journaling.
Well, does come back in this episode, but just the fact that like he needs to like figure out how he can keep up his connection with Tamara, which is kind of more of a foreshadowing for when we get to Casey.
Mm-hmm.
Peter, Benedict, they've all had issues. Obviously, Benedict with the stuff, and then the cat. The cat was there with our boy.
Great editing at HBO for this.
Yeah, great. The cat. I mean, respect the cat. As you saw in the cold open for episode 2, my cat did make an appearance. Being a cat person isn't weird, but if you bring it up during a rave, it might make you seem like a weirdo.
Right.
Pretty fair. This episode, the main crux, like we said, the return of Casey. I was okay with Casey. I thought he was a good character. Brian hates him.
I hate Casey so much.
Brian hates
such
him.
A loser.
Well, you should be happy then because it looks like Garrett's going to sabotage his whole purpose on the show.
I really hope so.
It's kind of funny if HBO is pulling this kind of like pseudo a Home Alone trap on Casey where he thinks they're like giving him a shot to come back and get a new hot girlfriend, and they're really setting him up to just get dogged out in public by everybody.
They're friends, I thought. Or did Casey screw him over? I thought they were friends.
I mean,
they were.
I don't know if Casey's friends with any of them based off even the interaction he had with Peter.
Well, Peter, I understand, but I thought Casey and Garrett, I thought was one of the CJ hangups last season where she's like, why are you friends with Garrett? Like, why are you sticking up for him? But I could be wrong.
They did. It makes me think, was there either a falling out post show or
maybe?
I mean, because he didn't really disavow Garrett. He never really did.
I thought they were friends even after the show. I thought they did like Where Are They Now? Like that kind of making fun of it.
It would be very Fboy Island though, Brian, for it to not be anything malicious and they just bro out together again.
I think that's what it might be. Like
they should get Garrett back in.
Or what if what if we're fast forwarding to the end. What if Garrett can like trade places with Casey? Like if he wins an event against each other and they like that's what I'm saying. Like he's Hades. Like he takes Hercules down. Hercules is in Underworld.
You're setting up another hero's arc for Casey to make another return from Wimbro like he did last season. He already pulled the Hercules.
He's just such a clown. I think he's a fake nice guy this time around, by the way.
Yeah.
Also, we didn't say Peter says he's a reformed Fboy. I mean,
I don't think he's going to take the money kind of Fboy, but he's probably hasn't changed. I mean, that's
I want this is the show I want new blood on for the contestants personally. But
I think it's funny though.
No, it's fine. No, it's a great storyline.
I popped every time one of these people came back.
No, I'm obviously going to keep watching the show, but I was like, I hate this guy.
Tamaris is in. He's locked in. He's locked in. He's got easy street, honestly, unless something comes up. If this Garrett thing is the thing that's going to screw it up for him or whatever, or he says something stupid, but I don't think
he might, dude. He did it last season multiple times.
We're going to find out.
Thankfully, didn't take him.
We're going to find out. So 3 more guys do come in before Casey. Now, Brian's got his predictions already for if they're Fboys or nice guys. None of them go home. So we are able, I don't have a prediction for them yet, but I'll have it at the top of episode 4's review so that we know that it's legit. I just don't have pictures of them in front. And we've done.
Yeah, you just might need to timestamp a picture and put it on the thing. And
I'll just even send a text later on or something.
Yeah, just so all right,
so
for the people know.
All right, so Bri, what do you got for Elijah?
I actually have Elijah as an Fboy.
Austin.
Fboy.
And Aaron.
Nice guy.
Okay.
I'm kind of following the same mold as last season where it's like, remember we thought the guy looked like Russell Wilson was totally an Fboy and he wasn't? Because he just looked like a suave guy, just a soccer player. I'm following that same model that it's going to be, but I could be wrong. But
It's also they also have another bachelor trope here where when new guys people come in or anyone comes in, it's they're a-holes. They're half price, as Mikey D says. It's like, dude, you guys have been there for like 3 days. Stop. Stop. You look so
you don't get to
bad.
stand in the front. You don't get to stand in the front.
What are you gonna do, tough guy? They tried to pull that last year, and all the guys were huge. It's like, what do you? I remember the guy was just like, what are you gonna do, dude? Yeah. Like, you can't do anything to me. It was crazy.
Get out of here, dude.
Luis doesn't like how Mercedes is so serious, so he's starting to show that jealous, like, dumb
property vibes.
Very dumb. The one thing I do like, and this is why Mia's got to be your favorite, is that she totally susses out Casey. She's like, everyone really loves Casey and loves his story, and she's like, except for me.
And I was like, yeah, that's my girl right there. That's my girl right there, Mia.
The Casey and Peter being publicly cordial, but having the narration of hating each other, and they're like, he's an effing rat, he's a snake. Oh, I don't trust him. He's here for the money. I'm like, oh, this is great.
Well, that's what annoys me about Casey. He did the same shit last season. He's like, well, he's an asshole. Like, dude, so are you. You were worse than Peter last season.
The dates this episode are Mia and Keenan, Luis and Kyland, and Tamaris and Casey. Tommy shows a jealous side here. Basically just lost the competition to Casey right there. He goes, oh, I guess you got a type. First of all, let's just say something here for a second. No one would see the two of them and say that they're the same type.
No.
Tommy and Casey. It's like, oh, you like tall guys, tall, skinny guys with tattoos. And I'm like, bro, you're hyping yourself down. Like, you're buff. Like, you're not tall and skinny. Like, you're
Casey's a dweeb.
He's like, with the tattoo on the same arm. And they're like, even Casey looked. He's like, oh, like, yeah, I guess, dude. Like,
one of the arms it could be. There's only a left and right arm.
Yeah, that's why I was laughing like with Casey though, because it's such an easy moment there to be able to clown a guy. He's like,
yeah,
oh yeah, man, you got me, so good, bye. And like, she was done with him. She talked to him later on, but you can tell she's annoyed with him at this point. I doubt that he makes a good comeback. So from there, Mercedes thinks that Kyland had to talk shit since Mia ignored him. Mia says Peter's too comfy. Peter's yeah, I forgot about this. When Mia is like kind of like crap talking back and forth, kind of flirting with Peter almost to an extent, she's like, I think you're too confident and you got this in the bag. He locks himself in the closet, basically, like
R.
Kelly or Tom Cruise.
Right.
Like, literally won't come out of the closet. I've changed. I've worked on myself. And it's like
bad look, man.
Yelling, and then she's in there like hugging him, and I'm like, what are you in there hugging him for? You would have got 20 dudes outside. Screw this dude. Like, and I'm not even anti-Peter really, but like, very entitled for a guy that got eliminated week 1 last year.
Right. Can I add two things before we move on?
No, we're not. Yeah, I'm not going to elimination yet.
No. This is like we passed it already. I just want to bring it up. We're talking about Tommy. When they were on the date, he's crying. That was weird.
Yeah, this is literally Fboy Island.
And another thing that I really liked that like they had an animal confessional in this episode. Do you remember it? With the birds.
Oh yeah.
Tamaris was like, these birds are so loud, and then they flip to the birds, and it's like they have them talking. I was like, yes, I love these animal confessions. Like, we first had it with Babe on Buckhead. Now we have a random, looks like a blue jay.
I remember. I didn't write it though. I'm glad you said that though. Okay,
no, that's just, I thought it was so funny. I don't mean to interrupt. No, there's certain things that like
no.
Bill and I have different things that we like. There's certain things that like
eventually we'll be able to do a bracket of best reality TV animals.
Right. When I'm watching the episode, I know what Bill's really gonna like, and like same with I'm just surprised you missed it because like
I didn't miss it. It was quick. I was kind of like watching that part like as I was like walking back inside, so I saw it, but I didn't get to be like sitting back and like really like get hit with the timing of it and stuff. But I see it and I was like,
I like did the was it Leo DiCaprio, like when they saw the animals, I was like
so we have Mercedes fighting back, yelling that he's goofy.
Yeah, I knew goofy was not a term of endearment.
Yeah, goofy. He's yelling that at Kyland because he has to blame him because Mia's cold towards him. Not even cold, but isn't basically just like up his butt. So he starts beef with Kyland saying it's you, and he's saying everything was perfect till you messed up. So basically said everything was perfect till someone else wanted a date with him. He's like, "What'd you say?" She's like, "Well, she asked if you're an F-boy." I said, "Yeah." But you literally did that about like 3 other people already, dude.
Exactly.
So like, but like, you goofy, you goofy,
Right.
you goof, you a goof. And they're like,
When all the confessionals are like, everybody saying goofy, goofy, goofy. I was like, that's awesome
goofy.
editing. That was really good. Yo, by the way, real quick.
A terrible insult.
Yeah. The kissing between Kylan and Luis was like pornographic kissing. It was like gross. And the camera guy was like right in there, and they're like, tongues are like,
yeah, theirs was like, besides that wasn't a very interesting date, but then she even pointed out, she's like, he's such a good kisser and so aggressive that he's probably an F-boy. I'm like, probably.
Yeah, that was porno kissing, if anybody knows what that means.
And remember, guys, we need to emphasize this. It's Michael and not Mikey D. He's sorry, Michael. Oh, I did write, and I didn't bring this up in like episode 2. It was episode 2 or 1. Mike just loves to say his full name.
Yeah,
just
like, no one cares. Dude.
Again, why would someone not think you're Italian? Such an Italian thing.
We don't care, man.
No one cares, dude. Right. What I'm saying, you're a bad dude, but no one cares.
Yeah, no one cares if you're Italian or Armenian or
whatever
French.
you are. No one cares.
No one cares.
This is Fboy Island.
Yeah.
Elimination time. Tamaris has Michael and Jeremy. Luis has Brant and Jared. And Mia has Dwayne and Elon, another person who I never heard.
Musk.
I was like, literally, they're like, oh, we only know your name. All right, Bri, who was eliminated and what was their affiliation?
All right, so Tamaris eliminated Michael.
Michael's gone.
Mia eliminated Elon, and Luis eliminated Jared.
Jared, our 3-man VIP from Brocello is up. His festival is over.
All right, Bill, we did not do well on this one. None of us.
He's been doing well in general.
No. All right, so Michael, we all said nice guy. All of us got it wrong. Jarrett, we all said F-boy. We got it wrong.
Damn.
And Elon, you were the only one that got it right with nice guy. So I got no points this round. So we all ended. You and I both had 5, while Waleed had 4.
Wow, this is like literally the Open Championship right now. This is tough.
It's hard, man, because like you need to hear them talk. I think like not being able to hear them speak, like cause that's why I was like when we were doing this thing, they could just lie in the what they're into. It's a lie, but
that's why. Eventually, I mean, we always want to try to get things like Instagram and stuff. That's why the Survivor one we've always done is like the best one because you actually get to watch their Instagram. That's how like I picked Shan to win. Now she doesn't win Survivor, but now she's literally on the Challenge USA. Like I mean, she's literally like a reality TV person now. So like, be able to get that vibe from her video.
And that's I'm maybe in the future like. I follow them on the team account on the Fboy Island. They didn't have any videos like that.
Yeah, well, exactly. The ones we can do them with, we'll do them with.
Maybe next year.
Yeah. So that's fun. So we have 5. It's 5-5 and what? Wally with 4.
4.
Okay,
Kevin
cool.
Kevin has 0.
If we should try to get Kevin to watch the preview or just like give him the same list and have him just send all the picks and then we'll inform him like he can watch. We'll see. We'll figure if we feel like doing it. We will be back next week. It looks like we're probably going to get 4, 5, and 6 most likely. So you'll get a review for each of them, probably dropping all the same time, probably on a Friday, sporadically throughout a day. Maybe at the most something on a Saturday, like 2 and 1. We'll figure it out, but you'll see how the schedule is this week.
Previews look good though, man. We get to everyone has to say who they are. Oh, we didn't. Everyone has to say who they are. They did the same shit as last season, but it's just like that's what it's really getting. It's like
I'm getting ready for that. I mean, I'm
so
excited for the second week's always the best. As far as reality guys, we have a lot of other things this week. We mentioned the Challenge USA. We reviewed that. We also reviewed the premiere of The Bachelorette, which has 2 bachelorettes this season. Really interesting. A ton of people. Also, we are reviewing, Buckhead Shore on MTV. Am I missing anything?
I'm going to maybe do Big Brother.
Maybe Big Brother.
Claim to Fame.
Maybe we'll Claim to Fame. We have Claim to Fame on ABC. We have that. It'll be the second episode will be up this weekend after this is up. Also, Love Island comes back next week. That's fun.
Ooh,
we may give that.
Yeah, we gotta watch that. I'm down.
Have to just see. That's on Paramount or Peacock. It's on Peacock. So we'll figure out how that's going to air. And like I said, some of these things may end up being like TikTok reviews and stuff, and quick one-man reviews and stuff like that. But we're going to do our best to cover as many things. Some of them may not be even edited with other photos. Maybe let's literally holding our phones and giving a review of an episode in our living rooms. But we're going to try to keep getting some of those things out, even if they're shorts, Brian. A minute or two, and just release shorts. Who cares?
My big brother won't be long. I guarantee you that.
But again, we appreciate everyone watching along with us. We're having a blast, and we hope you are too. But for myself and Brian, thank you. Peace.